Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages that we are about to receive. This is a general reading for Pisces from the 4th to the 10th of 19. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign. It's very important for you to get a complete picture. The moon tells you about hidden things and the rising sign tells you about how the world sees you. And if you would like a personal reading, then please don't forget to go to the website and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so have a look at those and watch your yearly spreads. These give you an overview for all the months ahead and also, for the whole year, so you have an idea about what's going on. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so you have some kind of challenge that you're facing, and you're facing it very much by yourself. You're feeling very isolated, very alone, as though you're not being supported at all. You can see almost, sitting at the top of the rock over there, looking down at the situation. So you are doing an assessment of that situation that you are in. It seems like you have some kind of decision to make. It's a judgment call. That means that you have to make that choice in order for you to move forward. You could well be dealing with a brown-haired man as well. And there's a door here, so that might be that he's presenting some kind of obstacle, or he's standing in the way of you going forward. So he's standing in front of that door, showing that, you need to go through him in order to get through that door. So he's presenting, maybe he's the challenge, and he is asking you to make some kind of decision. In the past, you've got the happiness card over here. So you've got somebody that was very, very faithful, somebody who's very reliable, that you've been, depending on to help you get through a situation. And there might have been a scandal that you were involved in. So something has, almost blown up in your face, if you like. So something came to light and it caused a lot of gossip, or people were talking about it. That's happened in the past. Now, going into the future, you've got the heartbreak card over here and inspiration. So you're still crying over something that has happened in the past. Maybe it's this thing that caused the scandal. And you are being called upon, to make a decision to move away from this heartbreak situation. So you can either stay in the heartbreak or move away from it. And that's the choice, it seems. You're going to be inspired and somebody's going to give you the answer, or you will get the key, the answer to whatever the solution is to get away from this heartbreak situation and to sort this challenge out. So an answer is coming for you. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm using a Cook's Tarot. I have put the deck in the description box, so have a look. Okay, so the main energies are the Five of Pentacles. So you are feeling really upset. There was some kind of loss that you went through. With the Five of Pentacles, it is being left out in the cold, out in the rain here. And you're looking in on other people's lives, or you're looking in on a situation, and you feel rather excluded from it. Maybe you feel like everybody else is getting, everything coming to them, because this is a child looking into the candy store. Everybody else is getting, the sweetness of life, and you are not. You are being left out in the rain over here, and, you're being rushed and pulled about. You can see this child's mother is pulling him out, and you are being excluded from everything that is going on and feeling very isolated from it. And you know what you want. You can see it in front of you, but it seems like you can't get your hands on it. Everything that you tried there's still a barrier in front of you, and it's not producing any results. This card also counsels that, you need to look at what you already have, because this child is standing on the stained glass window with the 5 coins on it. And he's not looking at the beautiful painting on the ground that he's standing on, but rather focusing on the sweets, almost as though you're making yourself miserable by looking at things that be a little bit beyond your reach right now. You need to stop and focus on what you already have and see the beauty of the things that you have, rather than, feeling so miserable, because it's obviously, whatever it is that you want, it's not within your reach at this particular moment. It's not to say that it won't come into your reach, but at this particular moment, you need to be happy, maybe, with what you really have, than actually crying for things that are a bit, and besides, sweets give you rotten teeth. So, maybe the thing that you want is not really going to be that good for you. So the card counsels to, look at what you have, appreciate what you have. And even though you're going to a miserable time where you're crying about it, because there's a lot of rain over here, there's still beauty around you, or there's still something worth saving around you, or there's still something of value that you have, that you should focus on that rather than focusing on the thing that makes you miserable. And don't let anybody tell you, that you're not good enough to get anything. This might be just a very temporary situation, and you will be able to get what you want, eventually. But maybe this is just a time to just stand back. Maybe it's a time for you to stand back and appreciate what you do have. Count your blessings every day. So you've got the star card over here, which is also about counting your blessings on a daily basis. And, also you've got this cake over here. It looks like, there will be some kind of gift that comes in, and it's got the sparkler on it. So there's something that is going to come in. And even though, you missed out on the candy from the candy store, there's still this cake that is there, and you will, cupcakes are very tasty. So it looks like there's some kind of gift that is coming for you. You need to relax and allow it to come to you. It seems like it will. And it is going to be given to you as a gift. And you might think that it's small and insignificant, but, it's going to be something that does change your life. So this is a card that counsels for you to be optimistic. Think positively. Feel the emotions of loss, or go through that feeling and deal with it. But know that there is something better coming in for you, something that is going to be very, very significant in your life, even though it seems small. Now, you've been carrying a lot of burdens and responsibilities, and you are maybe all those worries that you have are bringing you down. And it seems like this woman is carrying all these carrots, and not only is this bag heavy, but there's also this monkey causing a whole lot of problems. So you might have somebody on your back forcing, putting a lot of pressure on you. What you do, making you work really hard, telling you you've got to get something done. And stirring up a lot of problems because of this monkey. She's dropping these carrots as well. She's trying to do a lot of things. She's trying to carry the bags, open the door, and she's got this monkey on her back. So you've got a lot of things going on. Plus, you've got a lot of pressure from the world outside, or somebody's giving you a lot of problems, stirring up a lot of problems in your life. You need to let all of this go. If she sets the bags down and opens the door, everything will be fine, and the monkey will be off her back as well. So there's something that you need to let go of, and if there's too many responsibilities, hand it over to somebody else. Let them take care of it, or drop these responsibilities. You need to do things for your own happiness. Now, this is the end of a cycle, so you need to get rid of these responsibilities. Maybe all the things that you accumulated, the things that are causing you, all these responsibilities that you accumulated are causing you problems. So you need to give it up. You need to delegate. Give it up to somebody else to do. So you've got the Queen of Swords over here in the last year. So this is you being very determined and isolating yourself a little bit from everybody else. It seems like you are in some kind of position of authority. You might have some kind of legal dealings that you are trying to sort out as well. So you might have been dealing with some legal issues that you are rounding off, really. But the Queen of Swords is also somebody, who is in charge. You might be feeling as though, she's got a stopwatch over here. So it's almost as though you're feeling like time is running out for something. So you need to relax a little bit and don't put so much of pressure on yourself. And, also, the Queen of Swords tends to, like you said, isolate herself from everybody else. So you might be deliberately keeping away from people. And that might be making you feel very, very lonely. So it's time for you to get out there and communicate a little bit more with people. But you are very determined to get things done and, get the job done. Whatever you're doing, you're very determined to do it. So the Eight of Wands shows things moving on, and this is also a card about making a choice. So you might be facing a decision that you have to make. Now, there could be some news coming in on it because there's a letter here in the card. And the decision is, in this card, the Eight of Wands is usually about news coming in, change coming in. But change can only come in if you make a decision on like which chair to choose to sit on. And whatever this news that comes in is going to start stirring up things, or it has stirred up something. So these matches light up the candles, and bring enlightenment, and also bring movement, bring change. So you've been either waiting to make a decision, or you're trying to make a decision about what to do next. And that thing that you make that decision on is going to make things move. It's going to stir things up. It's going to give you inspiration to move on. So on your mind, you've got the moon card over here, and this is worrying about shadows. Now you can see this jug of utensils here. You've got the full moon over here, which always talks about confusion. And it's casting a shadow. The jug is casting a shadow in the shape of a crab. Now it looks like a big monster on the table there, and you might be very, very upset, or worrying too much about something. So you might be thinking that something's, worse than what it is, basically. Making monsters out of shadows. So this could be on your mind, that you're worried, you're confused, you're upset, you haven't seen the clear picture. People might not be telling you the truth. There might be a lot of lies and deception going on around you, and this has been on your mind. You're trying to get clarity about a situation. It also says, it's about not sleeping at night, worrying too much. So going into the future, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is something brand new. So this is your cupcake coming in. And, you can see that cupcake there with the star card with that little light on it. So here you've got that cupcake coming in. So it looks like there is going to be some kind of new offer. It comes in the form of a gift, or you will see it in the form of a gift. But it is something that is going to make you very, very happy. It might be in the form of money, because there's plate has got the pentacle on it. So this is in the form of money, a new job, but certainly new money coming in, some kind of resource that comes in for you. It could be even advice. It could be help, something coming in for you. It even could be, an opportunity for new study so that you can improve your finances. But it is something that allows your material wealth to improve. Now, what's going on with you? This is the Knight of Wands, and this is saying that you need to make that decision and go with it. So whatever it is, you need to just take out all the doubt from your mind and go with it. Choose a direction, choose something that you want to do, and do it. Now, this Knight of Wands card and this Pentacles card, Knight of Wands card is also about getting a new job in a new place, or moving home to do this job. It's an offer as well, so this is maybe even traveling. But it might be that this might be a new job offer, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles showing that, you might have to move to do this job, and it might be something really good, and you have to have no doubt, and you have to go for it. It might be some foreign travel as well that's involved. So what's happening with you with the Page of Cups? There might be some studying that comes in as well with this new offer, this new job offer. These cards generally sit next to each other. So this could be an Ace of Pentacles with a new offer, but there's also learning that is involved within this new offer. Something brand new coming in. And again, this cupcake has been reflected in it. So there's something that is coming in that is really good for you. It's like having your cake and eating it. So it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of growth for the future. Then you've got the Emperor card over here, and this is taking control. I have an extra card here. Taking control of the situation. We'll look at these two cards together. So this is taking control of that situation, and taking control of your life again. Being in charge, taking the reins, being organized, getting into a position of authority. That might be the case. You're also spending a lot of time reviewing past. You might be even bumping into an old friend. Meeting up with old people, older friends, or family members from the past. And this is also seeing things from a very childlike perspective and having a lot of hope and enthusiasm about what you're doing. So that's very important as well. So going into the future, you've got the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Cups is about, it's usually about ending old cycles of misery, really, and having stability. And this is showing a really nice family scene. So you might be, getting a lot more stability as far as your family life goes. But this is also, being sorted out, knowing where you stand in life and getting that stability in your life, even, stability in your home life and enjoying it. Because you've got all these people with all these cups over here. So every aspect of your emotional life will be fulfilled with this Ten of Cups. And it's the ending of an old cycle of being miserable. The Eight of Swords is the only person that's going to be trapping you is yourself. Because if you look at this woman, she really is free. But when she looks in the mirror, that's all she sees. All the negativity that is trapping her. So it's time for you to this bird is in a cage with the cage door open. Time for you to let go of everything from the past and see yourself as that person who's free. And stop carrying around all those burdens, because that's the thing that's trapping you and tying you up and keeping you working hard. So you need to really let go of burdens, and it's also mental burdens as well as material burdens that you have. So you do need to let go and lighten up. Really, I think that with that card, Eight of Swords. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you are going to reach a point where you are very productive, and lots of finance, money coming into you, and where you can sit down and relax. You've got this woman sat back and relax, having a cup of tea. So you're going to be into some kind of position where you can enjoy whatever you have earned. There's a lot of money coming over here. You're going to have your pie or your cake and eat it. And, a lot of socialization going on. So if you're in a situation where you're very lonely, that is going to be changing soon. And you can see this woman's accumulated a lot of coins for this purse. So there is money coming in that you're going to be able to save. So you are getting to a position of stability financially. So if you're worried about that right now, there is going to be some kind of offer. There's learning as well associated with that offer. But you do need to make a decision, and you need to move on that decision as well, and remain optimistic. Like I said, right through, this cupcake has been represented right through in these three cards, almost sitting next to each other. You've got that cupcake being reflected right through. So you're going to be the one that needs to make a decision and move on with it, rather than sitting back. So some offer is coming in. It's going to be as though you have your cake and eat it. So watch out for that. It's something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So I'm using the Animal Tarot for the Oracle read. And the first card is Life Experience, which says important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions you know that is right for you. So with this Life Experience card and this Knight of Wands, it is moving in a direction. You need to do it single-mindedly and don't hesitate. So he's chosen his direction and he's going for it. And this Life Experience card is saying that this big change is coming and you need to pick a direction and go for it. And the second one is the Four of Summer. You are responsible to distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. So this is the thing. You've been carrying too many responsibilities. You're not seeing the bigger picture right now. You need to let go of those responsibilities in order for you to see the opportunities that are coming your way. And be positive. And the last card is the Unity card, which says, embrace the time of deep spiritual growth. You feel called upon to act as a mentor, find a new teacher, or spend some time with others who are also on your sacred path. So this is the Hierophant usually in the deck, and it's talking about learning or even becoming a mentor, or even, working with people to share your ideas and changing your traditional ideas to something new so that you can move on. So there is a lot of spiritual growth that is coming in over here. It looks like you do need to undergo, this change of mind in order for you to move forward. And it looks like there is something that's going to be presented to you that's going to end up, really well, but you need to make that decision. And, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is achievement. But with the Eight of Swords, if you keep feeling trapped in a situation when you are really free to do what you want, then you will not achieve these things. So you do need to change your mind. And all these cards are saying that you need to get out of that feeling of being depressed about things that may not be really good for you and focus on the things that you have, all the talents that you have. Employ those, promote those, and that is going to be the thing that's going to give you your cake, so that you can eat it. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.